Hello friend, welcome back. In this video, I want to discuss about that React Router DOM. So what exactly that React Router DOM? So that is one of the package which help you to manage all that your navigation route. Like if you want to create different type of pages like as a home page, about page, service page. Now from one page to if you want to redirect it to our another page, you can manage this navigation route with using that React Router DOM. So in React.js, they have the two different type of React Router. One is the React Router DOM and also another one is the React Router Native. React Router DOM is used for the web application and React Router Native is used for the mobile application. So right now I want to discuss about that web application. So here I will first of all install that React Router DOM. So if you want to install it, simply go to that Google and here if you search with the React Router DOM, then you will get multiple resources. Here you can see there is their official website and current version for the React Router as a 6.18.0. So that is their official website, or rather than if you go to their npm package. As I told you, that is one of the package. Here if you go to that npm official site, here I want to go there and also you can see there is a latest update as October 31 and that is actually one of the package. All the packages you can actually get it from to this npm.js. So here you will get all that free package, literally multiple packages. I will also install it for our project, which is very important, one of the things. So right now friend, I want to install that package as a React Router DOM package, and also here you can see there is a npm I React Router DOM. So now I want to install it, and also here if you go right now there is a latest version as a 6.18.0. Okay, and also last published as a day ago. That means very updated. Now first job is we need to install it in our project. Okay, here I have already created one of the React project. Now I want to install it. So if you want to install it, I want to copy it. Okay, I simply copy it and copy it successfully, and now I want to go to that our project, and here if you go to that our terminal, right now our terminal, there is a one terminal is already running. Right here one terminal is already running. So here I want to open on the new terminal, and that is actually our current project as a Vite project that we have created. Right, so in particular that position here I simply paste it. That will be the npm I React Router DOM. Now our first job is we need to install it. So now I press as a enter. Now that will be download everything from to the internet, and you can see it's now successfully installed. So now by this package we can able to redirect one page to our another page. Okay, let's do that work. For doing this right now I want to close it, and now if you go in our project, before in our src, and that is our asset, I have already created one of the folder as a pages. Right, so now I want to create multiple pages. Like into the pages area I want to create on the new file, and here I name it as a home. Okay, I name it as a home, and then the page. Okay, homepage.jsx, I simply created one of the new page, and right now we don't need it. I want to better close everything. There is a app.js, also submit button, everything I want to make it as a clean. Okay, I want to make it as a clean. Here we don't need it. Only that is one of the functional component. Okay, that is one of the functional component. Great. So now into the home page. So into the home page I want to create one of the new functional components. If you want to create it, I already discussed about that things with that will be as a RSC. Here if you click it, and you can see there is a new functional component is successfully created. And here I only want to add one of the h1 tag, and I just put some of the name as a this is home page. So this type of one of the name I simply added for our home page, and now I click as a save all. And now I want to create another new page, and I just name it as a about. Okay, that will be the about page.jsx, and also I want to create another one as a RSC. Now there is another functional component is successfully created. Here also I want to put another h1 tag as a this is about page. Okay, about page, and also I want to create another page that will be for the contact, because here now we can actually navigate all that our one page to our another page. I name it as a contact page. Okay, .jsx. Now that should be another one. I want to create another one as a RSC. Now there is another functional component is created. I take one of the h1 tag. This is our contact page. Okay, here I simply created multiple pages in our pages folder. And also friend, here we have already installed that React Router DOM. If you also want to check it, simply go to that package.json. Before I have already discussed about that things with you, you can see there is a new dependency is successfully added as a React Router DOM, and here it's also successfully display our version. Okay. So you will get all that our packages, whatever the package you installed, all the packages automatically that will be added into our dependencies. Okay, that means in our package.json dependencies. Okay, great. Now friend, I want to use that our React Router DOM. So into the React Router DOM, there have also some of the structure that you have to flow. First of all, you have to add one of the parent element as a browser router, and then you have to use it as a routes, then you have to use it as a route, and then you can add some of the link. So that is the main process we have to do. We have to flow. And also they have another parent element as a hash router. So also they have some of the difference between browser router and hash router. I will also discuss about that things with you. So first of all, I want to create that structure with the browser router, route, and then into the route area, you can assign that link. Okay, let's do that work with using that live example, then everything will be more clear to you. So now we have to organize all that our route in our main page. Our main page will be which one? That means that is in our src, and that is our app.js. Right? So our first page that is actually loaded, because of all in our main.js area, I have already loaded that our app component. So now into the app component area here, now I want to configure it like that is our one of the functional component. Into the functional component, that is our div, and after that our main parent element, I want to declare our React Router DOM another parent element as a browser. I want to use it as a browser. Okay, you can see there is a browser route, and here you can see when you add it, that is actually imported, that is our browser router from our React Router DOM. Right? So now I want to also close it. So that is actually started, and that is our ended. So make that sure you load it, and when you load it, automatically that will be imported, that browser router from to our React Router DOM. Because that is one of the package. So from our React Router package, actually it's getting that our function that is a parent element as a browser router. Our next structure will be after that browser router. Here we have to load that our routes. Right? So that will be as a route. I want to simply take it, that will be as a routes. Okay, here I want to simply take that routes, and you can see it automatically now input another one as a routes, and these routes also that should be comes from to our React Router DOM. And now I want to close it. So that is also close. And after that route, here we have to define that our route. So sorry, that will be as a route. I want to simply take it, and you can see that is a route is also successfully added, and that is also comes from to the React Router DOM. So that is the main structure. Okay, so that is our parent element will be as a browser router, then that will be as a routes, and after that will be as a route. Make that sure you understand this part. Okay friend, and now here after that, here I want to path, add all that our path. So into the route area, I want to assign that path. So that will be as a path. So into the path area, that will be like as a home. For the home, you can use it like that way. If you want to add another navigation like as a about, you can also use that about. Okay, and also if you want to use that as a contact, so that will be as a contact. So here also you can actually pass all that your route path. Okay, so for now that will be for the home, and after that here, when that will be as our home route will be which one? That will be actually our main route. That means that is actually our home route. Okay, so that is actually our total our site is right now running in particular this URL. So here that will be actually our home. So for the home, what type of component that will be loaded? Here now we have to assign it. So if you want to assign it, then we can actually assign it with using that element. So that will be as the element. So that is actually element property. Now into the element property area, here you have to load your page. Like here I have already created one of the page as a home page, right? So into the pages folder I have created as a home page component. So now I want to simply load at this page. So if you want to load it into the element area, here I want to load that our home page, and you can see that is our home page that will be transformed to our pages folder, and that is our home page. Now I simply select it, and when you select that our home page, automatically that is input that our home page from to our pages folder, and that is our home page. Okay, make that sure. Here also you have to end it. Great. So friend, here that is the simple process. So that means when that will be as a home, now our another element will be executed. So that is into the element area I pass that our component as a home page component, and that here automatically it's imported as a home page from the pages and home page. That means in our home page area I have already write down as a this is home page. Now that is our text should be displayed. So here also I want to take multiple one. Okay, here I want to take multiple one. I copy it, and here also that should be as a ended, because here we have to obviously end these things. There is a route. I copy it, and now I want to take another one. Okay, take another one, take another one. So that I just simply take 3. So that will be for our another page path. So into the path area, I name it as about. So that will be as about. And for the about, I want to take that our page name. Our page will be as about. Okay, here I make it as about. So that is our about page. I simply take it, and now you can see automatically it's imported from to our about page. And also I want to take another one that will be as a contact. I make it as a contact, and for the contact that will be comes from to our contact page. I make it as a contact. So that is actually our contact page. I simply added. Now that will be inputted the contact page from to our pages, and that is our contact page. Okay, here everything is successfully loaded in particular that area. Okay, so that is actually our route. So route is ended here. I have already ended. So right now we don't need it. I want to simply remove it. So that is actually our total route. Okay, so now there is a routes. There is first of that is actually our main structure. First of all, that will be as a browser router. So browser router is ended. That is our, after that will be as a routes. Route is ended, and that is our route is started. And here I have already ended. Right, so that is actually our main structure. In particular that area I successfully loaded. So now let's check this out, all that our path is successfully working or not. So for the home, I have loaded that our home page. That means in our home page I have also loaded as a this is home page. Right, now let's check this out. Click as a save all. Now if you go to that our front end, yes, you can see it's now successfully display our component page as a this is home page. And also now if you want to access that our another one like as a about, here I copy it. Now if you make it as a /about, now click as a enter, yes, you can see it's now successfully loaded our another page as a this is about page. It because of all here into the element area I have also loaded our another page as a about page, and that is our about page, and that is here I have already added as a this is about page, and now that is successfully visible. And after that I want to check our another one that will be as a contact page. That means when that will be as a /contact, now click as a enter, you can see our another contact page component is successfully loaded. So here also if you want to load some of the 404 page, you can also load it. That means when it will be not getting any appropriate route, that means appropriate path, then automatically that will be get one of the 404 page. Like right now if you put any inappropriate some of the route, you can see it's not display anything. Right, because of all that is the path is not exist. So here if you want to also solve this issue, you can also do this work, but I copy it and I paste it, and also into the pages area I want to create another new file, and I just name that file as a not found. Okay, not found.jsx. Now and also I want to create one of the RSC. Okay, I create on the our functional component. Into the component area I want to take one of the h1 that will be as a 404. Okay, I make it as a 404. Now if you click as a save all, so here friend I want to do when that will be not get any appropriate path. Okay, that means here in that case we have to use it as a star. So when that will be as a star, I want to load that element as a 404 that I have created as a not found. So here I make it as a not, okay, not found one of the pages, and now I simply support it, and that is also successfully imported as a not found from to the pages and not found. Okay, So now let's check this out. If you now click as a save all, here if you want to access that our direct path that I have already created as a contact, so when it will be get it, then perfectly our component is loaded. But when you put inappropriate some of the URL, then that should be displayed as a 404. Okay, perfect. Everything is worked successfully in particular that area. So now friend, here I have already created multiple pages, right? That is actually all that our path, and here I have created that multiple pages. So now friend, I want to create one of the navigation bar, and into this navigation bar area I want to put some of the heading. So how to do this work in React.js? In our next video I will show you that things with the live example. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.